With the worldwide collapse of socialism in the late 80s and early 90s, the Marxist left did not just throw in the towel. I remember at the time I was at the University of Tennessee, and there was a Marxist economist on the faculty, and I ran into him in the parking lot right in the middle of all this happening with Boris Yeltsin bombing the Russian parliament and things like that. And I said, John, what are you going to do now? Bricklayer? Carpenter? You know, what's the future for you? And he said, oh, no, we're stronger than ever now because we're no longer associated with all these bad guys, Ceausescu and Stalin and all that. And so after all this, the Marxist left took two different routes. They didn't give up. One is they paid attention to the socialist economist Robert Heilbronner, who wrote an article in the New Yorker magazine in 1990, I think it was October 1990, in which he said, yeah, socialism, Mises was right. One of the articles he wrote was actually called, the title was Mises was right about socialism. And so you would think that meant give up on socialism, but no. He said we need to work harder at it. Because it always was about totalitarian control. And so it never was about helping the poor, helping the laboring class, or anything like that. So it was always about control. And so how do we reassert our control over people's lives? He said, well, socialism was always sold in the name of helping the people. And he essentially said, people schmeeple, the hell with the people. We're for the bugs and the ants and the snakes and all that stuff, the planet. So let's sell socialism now in the name of saving the planet. Hence, the watermelons were born. The watermelons are green on the outside, red on the inside. And so there's a branch of the Marxist left that all became environmentalists all of a sudden. And they're promoting basically centrally planned economies under socialism under the guise of saving the planet. The other branch became cultural Marxists. They gave up on the old class struggle between the working class and the capitalist class, and they invented some new classes. There's the oppressor class and the oppressed class. The oppressors are white heterosexual males, and the oppressed class is everybody else, pretty much. The whole victim thing. And so that's a good way to eliminate dissent and exert totalitarian control over society.